Strange things are afoot at the Circle K.
That kid is back on the escalator again.
Ain't gonna hurt.
Here's my boomstick!
Game over, man. It's game over.
A gang of punks are hanging out at the newspaper stand, I guess. well, the gang leader,
Hey,
Nick's
Ben,
girlfriend...
what are you up to tonight? Not much, man.
You gonna hang at the newspaper stand?
That's a good place to find marks.
Shit, yeah. We're off to a great start here.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Gang leader Nick, his girlfriend Frankie is flirting with strangers. Frankie's just a distraction for mugging. Draw the attention of a mark of sorts, and then the gang will rob them. Although one of the punks snaps off a car antenna for a weapon. Jesus. That went to 11 real quick.
It went to 11, but at the same time, were they not expecting to mug somebody? Why was he not prepared with a weapon? What if that car wasn't parked there?
I guess. It just seems like a weird thing to do. However, you can't even really do that now, because do cars even have antennas anymore?
Yeah, they're just very different. Right? Like,
I
you'll
guess
see...
if you snapped off a car antenna now, it'd be like 4 inches.
Yeah, and some of them are like top middle of the roof. They're little fiberglass one. It's not the same.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely not like a Zorro-type weapon.
Although, I mean, it's not a bad plan to use the girl as a distraction.
Oh, no, that's brilliant. It's just such an 80s setup for a movie.
Yep.
And it gets even worse. Because Morgan shows up on his bicycle and sprays everyone with what I'm assuming is a can of soda.
It looked like a can of Coke or Pepsi or something like that.
Yeah. One of the punks accidentally sprays Nick in the face with spray paint. The victim runs away, while Antenna Guy does some really sick moves and slashes the patch on the back of Morgan's jacket. The weird thing here is Frankie, she looks impressed the entire time. And all he's done is spray people with pop.
I mean, at what point in the movie does he seem like some sort of vigilante hero? It's just later on, he's just kind of like a regular dude, but we find out that like he's in a new place, and
he's just a yuppie.
He's just like, I'm gonna go cruise to fight crime.
The ceremony has commenced. Corso's disguised himself in the blonde man's robes and infiltrates the crowd. Balkan bursts through the doors. I loved it. Bursts through the doors of the hall yelling, "Mumbo Jumbo," repeatedly. Taking the stage, he insults everybody in attendance, claiming he's the only one who understands the true power of the book, and then chokes Telfer to death, during which the girl floats down from the second level to stop Corso from stopping Balkan.
Okay.
Balkan storming in was one of the funniest things I've seen in a long time.
Okay, I have a couple of thoughts on this scene.
Sure.
One, why did Balkan even hire Corso if he can just walk? If he's just gonna walk into a room and choke somebody to death, I don't think he needs help. Okay, he's got this.
Yeah, and it's like he's been following Corso the entire time, hence the airport, and not being willing to admit where he was at any given point. Like, he's obviously going to the same ceremony.
Yep.
I don't know, man.
And then the other thing is, okay, I get the argument that the girl stopped Corso because then he would have, I don't know, like an alibi if Balkan just kills a person right there.
Yeah, in front of everybody.
But I think we're past the point where somebody's just going to be like, I should call the cops now.
Yeah, no one's going to be like, yeah, so I was at the satanic ceremony and someone killed someone.
I mean, it was a possibility that we would do it anyway, but it actually happened.
The parties get pretty wild, but this was way before anything should have happened.
I was just told there would be an orgy, And some guy
This guy didn't even show up dressed for the occasion.
Hey, you want to talk about dress for the occasion? When he kills Liana, everybody starts running out, and one of the people, a female, just strips her robe off, and we get another butt shot. If you're gonna flee the scene, why are you taking the time to take your robe off and run naked?
This movie sucks so bad.
It can't be the same writer, can it? Like, there's no way that the same author did these two movies.
I don't think so. Do you have a second to look up the first movie, or do you want me to do that right now? Because I will. I'm very curious. I have the writer's name of this one. Give me 1 second here. All right. There's no way the same piece of shit wrote the first movie. I mean, screenwriter wrote the first movie. I'm very shocked that they funded a third Stepfather film after this.
This movie was made in 4 months.
I'm sorry?
I'm looking at the trivia on IMDb. This movie was made in 4 months. This movie was originally intended as a made-for-video release.
That makes sense. Okay, here we go. All right, even the synopsis on IMDb for the first movie is better. After murdering his entire family, a man marries a widow with a teenage daughter in another town and prepares to do it all over again. Sign me up for that. Just put 2 after the title. Oh wow, it had a few writers. Okay. Carolyn Lefcourt, Brian Garfield. Oh, Brian Garfield. Brian Garfield wrote Death Wish, I think. And Donald E. Westlake partially wrote the story and the screenplay. So there was a pedigree of amazing writers that did the first one. The writer of this movie is John Auerbach. And I'm going to look him up right now. I apologize to anybody listening who doesn't want to wait, but you're going to have to.
I mean, we could cut this out.
No. Feel our pain.
All right. You guys heard it. I've been directed to leave this in the episode.
All right, John Auerbach, you son of a bitch. Let's see what other garbage you made people watch. Why are you so hard to find on IMDb? Do you not work anymore? Stepfather 2. Make Room for Daddy. 1989. There we go. Perfect. Yep. You get credits because of the characters created by the good author or the good screenwriters. That's good. John Auerbach. What did you write, my friend?
On IMDb, writer, it just says this movie.
Stepfather 2, Make Room for Daddy. You piece of shit. What did you direct? An episode of Terror Vision and an episode of Monsters. You're not even good enough for Tales from the Crypt. What'd you get a thanks for? It doesn't even say. It just says thanks, 1 credit, and they don't even put it. Screw this. Sound department. Okay. Oh, there we go. Quality Films. He's a sound editor. That makes sense. He did good work for Liquid Sky, Stranger Than Paradise, Tales from the Dark Side, and Down by Law. Okay, so good movies. He actually has some good movies under his belt. Who let him write? Who let him write this? You know what? We got a great idea. We got the rights to this wicked movie. You know how to write, right? No? What do? You edit sound? Can you write? No, you can't write. What if you say you can write and we'll just pay you as the writer? Yeah, you'll do that? Sweet. All right, cool. I think we got a good future for you here as a writer. Hollywood careers being built right now. Oh, what's that? The movie sucked? Should have known, man. You're not a writer. Sorry about that. Maybe not try that one again. Fuck. You ruined it. It was such a good movie.